Hi, my name is Lindsay, and I'm a junior at the College of Worcester, and I'm going to be talking about ways that you can create a professional online image in order to present yourself to future employers. I like to personally use Facebook. It helps me to stay in contact with friends from my past, current friends at school, and friends and family that maybe I don't get to talk to that often who are at a faraway distance. For example, my sister is a couple hours away at a different school, so I can easily comment on her status, share funny photos, different things like that. So it's nice for those reasons. Also, it's helped me to stay in contact with past teachers and professors. For example, I became Facebook friends with my band director from high school, which has helped me in college for certain class assignments like influential teacher interviews and public speeches that I've had to make. So that's pretty nice. But there's certain information that I share about myself on Facebook. For example, there's an About Me section, favorite quotations. You can share interests, hobbies, favorite music, favorite movies, different things like that. It's kind of like a virtual identity builder, which is pretty cool because you can see who's similar to you, who has similar interests. There's different groups you can join to show that you support certain issues. There's thousands of groups out there actually. For example, there might be an I Love Animals group or I support environmentalism. So different things like that so you can see who has similar interests with you and become connected with them. That's part of the reason why I was able to create some friendships ahead of time before I came to college due to seeing people who were in certain groups and talking to them because I knew that they were going to Worcester. Um, so that's pretty cool. There's some certain things you should consider though before posting online. Certain types of information you should withhold. For example, I never let any pictures of involving alcohol be shown. I watch my language. I don't share anything that's maybe too controversial or something that someone might be offended by. Also, be very careful of what you post. Don't post negative information about bosses or professors. I've known of people who have been frustrated with someone and posted a status about it, and then a friend of that professor or boss ended up seeing this through a mutual friend who commented on the status and then ended up telling that professor or boss, getting the person in trouble. So there's a lot of little intricacies that you might not be aware of that people will be able to see what you're posting about them. So be very careful. Also, Facebook is kind of becoming the unofficial part of the job interview because it's kind of a way for employers to look you up and see how you really are when you're not trying to impress them, who your true identity is. And it can give them some red flags for maybe why they shouldn't hire you if you're saying certain things that could um, show that you maybe aren't right for the job. So there's different privacy settings that you can use to help you with that. For example, you can make it so that your statuses are only visible to certain people. You can make it so that your photos are only visible to certain people um, or certain networks of people. You can make it so that when people tag you in statuses and photos and post on your wall that you have to approve it first before it becomes public. So I definitely recommend little things like that. Also, you can make it so that your name is not searchable in the search engine. So if an employer is trying to look you up, your name will not pop up and they cannot go to your Facebook. So that's one thing you might want to consider. But if you're trying to build a professional online image and want to be looked up, one thing that you can do is you can actually create two Facebook accounts, which is what I did. I have a personal Facebook and a professional Facebook. On my personal Facebook, I have my friends from school and different things like that, and I'm maybe more open about my interests and favorite movies and music, things that aren't academic or job related. And then I have my professional Facebook, which I use to stay in contact with professors and teachers and potential employers, sharing academic information and maybe less about my personal life. So that's a way that you can still stay connected socially with both friends and employers while still remaining professional and not feeling threatened that you are being judged. So just remember to be careful about what you post, and everything will be okay. And you might end up still being hired for that job, and or not getting in trouble with professors and teachers. That's it. Thank you.